Hello everybody, these are my top utensils to use if you are cooking for one or two people and you just want something quick and easy, or even low and slow as well in some cases. Wok, you should always have a wok, whether you're just going to use it to normal stir fry, a bit of olive oil in the bottom, throw in whatever protein you want and your vegetables, and you've got dinner in 10 minutes. Or if you have a little bamboo steamer, and you can put your piece of meat in there, or fish goes lovely in there, or even just vegetables, and you put your lid on. You'd have a little bit of water in the bottom, and then after about 5 minutes of cooking, being careful because all the steam's going to be coming up, and then you can throw in some vegetables in there, lid back on, and a few minutes later then you'll have a whole meal cooked and ready to go. A nice balanced meal. And then if you want to use the kind of more stainless steel saucepan version, I use this now for doing things like bacon and cabbage. So I'll put my piece of bacon in there, or ham, and then that'll be cooking away in the bottom there for a good half hour. And then I will go and get my potatoes in the top part, and I'll put my potatoes in there and let them cook away for about half an hour, and then I'll throw in my big chunkier veg like my turnip. Might put the lid back on again for another 10 minutes. Then get my cabbage, put my cabbage in there, lid back on, and then you have a full meal with your meat at the bottom, your vegetables at the top, potatoes if you want them, all cooked in one pot and ready to go. And that's really good. And air fryer, definitely a really good thing to have if you're not cooking for many people. And I really like this one. We've tried different ones, and I have to say we really like the Tefal one. And it has a central churner, so you can either have the churner in there, right, and you could do something like potatoes for chips. They go in there like that. And the good thing about it is you'd have more in there than that, but you literally only need a drizzle of oil. Put your lid down. It even has a timer on it, and off you go. Or the other good thing about this one in particular is that you can take out the central piece, and say for example you wanted to cook a piece of chicken. So I'll use my piece of chicken here as an example again. So you get your chicken in there, there's a little drizzle of oil in there, you close down the lid, and it acts like a little oven. It won't churn because it hasn't got the central piece in it, so you let it cook away for about 10-15 minutes depending on what you're cooking in there. Open it up again, you can put in some vegetables, just using the courgette as a visual, so chopped up vegetables or something like that. Lid back on again, and about 10-15 minutes later you have a cooked meal. I've even seen my kids take uncooked, those half-cooked rolls you get, not something we'd have in our house that much anyway, but if you're cooking for yourself it's handy. You can literally put them in and cook them in 10 minutes. I've seen them do all sorts in the air fryer. So a big thumbs up for an air fryer to have, whether you're churning something. And your chips, by the way, will taste just like they came out of the chipper, with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and that is fantastic. And the good old George Foreman grill as well, or whatever version you're having yourself. And the George Foreman is great, not just for cooking sandwiches. I mean, ours has been well used over the years, but for cooking, you can cook meat on there, you can cook fish, sliced vegetables, bit of olive oil, put some nice herbs on it, lid on it, cooks away. Just catch the oil at the bottom there if it's leaking out, or some of the juices. So the George Foreman as well is another really good one to have. So George Foreman, whatever style of steamer, wok, and your air fryer as well, especially liking the Tefal one, they are my recommendations for 1 to 2 person cooking.